Sonoma County, and our area is sort of the epicenter of the impacts of climate change. Water managers are challenged increasingly to have to manage their systems for extremes, whether it's drought, heat, fire, weather. It's all coming together on climate change.
We've seen new extremes, both on the wet and the dry side. We saw a year without a snowpack almost back in 2015. We saw one of the wettest years in 2017. We saw a year in 2019 that was very wet on the coast with severe coastal flooding. And now we are in the midst of a record-setting drought.
In San Jose, not too many years ago, you had a very large event that caused a significant amount of flooding.
You know, I came from Mavisa, born and raised there. My family's been there about 110 years. I've lost everything I own 3 times the floods. So if you can do some predicting in scientific ways and be close to what is accurate, we can save lives and property.
The truth is we didn't have the technology available at the time to be able to identify where that flooding was going to take place, exactly at what time, to be able to evacuate the area. Our extreme events are actually called atmospheric rivers. These are storms that come in low off the coasts, and they literally stall out over the lower mountains, and they drop a significant amount of rainfall. An atmospheric river is literally our form of extreme weather. The state of California gets droughts busted by the fact that atmospheric rivers come in and drop their water supply on an area. It's also true that the lack of atmospheric rivers is the cause directly related to drought. So we have to do a better job of understanding atmospheric rivers.
As air gets warmer, it can hold more water vapor. And so our atmospheric rivers are expected to become more intense. And as there's more water vapor in the air moving as it comes in, interacts with California's topography, we expect to see those greater precipitation extremes.
In the Bay Area, this is one of the best examples of a truly integrated water management investment. We're putting 6 radars up around the Bay Area to understand more precisely what our weather patterns are going to be. The radar system that we're putting together is called AQPI. It stands for Advanced Quantitative Precipitation Information.
Traditional radar systems are designed for large areas and deep, so higher up into the atmosphere precipitation processes. X-band radar specialize in spaces that the large systems may not see, Bay Area being one of those key areas, and at elevations more tuned in to atmospheric river precipitation.
X-band radars have shorter range, about 40 kilometers, than traditional radars, but they have about 100 times the spatial resolution and about 3 times the frequency. So they're capturing an image every 1 to 2 minutes versus every 5 to 6. That's important because when you are in the Emergency Operations Center, you see a very detailed high intensity rainfall cells. You want to know where it's raining hard. You can really see that with the X-band radar images.
Without the advanced warning, there's less time to react and respond to these emergencies that happen.
Guessing doesn't do you a thing, but when you have scientific research and be able to find out about weather and patterns, it benefits everybody.
AQPI is a perfect example of how a special district can be in partnership with other special districts, and not just solving problems in our own area, but our entire region and ultimately the state of California. We're uniquely positioned with a board of directors that's focused on a mission, that's delegated authority, and they're special districts all over the state doing different functions, but they really are very effective, solution-oriented organizations that California relies on to achieve its goal of sustainability and resource management. What we've chosen to do is know our DNA is about innovation and know that change is not always comfortable or easy, but somebody has to lead the way and be prepared to pay those costs. The next band radar through AQPI is something that's going to work, and we intend to then replicate that throughout the state and beyond.
The Bay Area is a perfect pilot project for this technology. Beyond that, atmospheric rivers have the potential to extend inland. The ability then to tailor the concept is a fantastic way for the nation to move forward in responding to the weather conditions that are evolving.
This type of investment is so smart. It's a way of taking the existing infrastructure that we've already invested in and putting it to a higher and better use. By better managing our reservoirs, using existing technology and current radar technology, you'll be able to make decisions that'll save you not only hundreds of millions of dollars, but also human lives.